In the back of my mind and growing up, you're always made to believe, like, especially as a man, like, you're made to believe, like, yo, if you're sharing your feelings too much, like, that's not cool, that's not hip hop, right? If I'm being completely transparent, some days I don't, right? Because I know the ultimate goal, especially as a producer, if I'm working with an artist and I'm not having a good day per se, that's not on the artist. I shouldn't put that emotions or my emotional baggage on the artist or during the session or the time where I know I have to be at the highest level of creation. So yeah, to answer that question, sometimes I don't in the creative process. Sometimes I compartmentalize it. Especially as a African-American male, it's not talked about enough. Even in hip hop and R&B, it's just like, it's one of those things that I guess in the last few years, it's been a little bit more at the forefront, but it's still kind of taboo. Me personally, I started therapy about 3 years ago. To be real, like, I went into it thinking it was bullshit. I feel like their advice, if they really don't know you that well, the advice only goes so far. But the more that I started speaking to my therapist and having honest conversations and really self-evaluating myself and the things that I've done in the past, things I'm doing in the present, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with speaking about it, not being ashamed to tell people I was going to therapy, because it was just, I like real conversation, and that's what I get from it. You have to take the path that makes sense to you, and if that's not talking to someone right away, that's fine, because I do believe a lot of people get pushed to talk about things that's still traumatic to them. And I feel like that's not healing, right? I feel like healing is getting to a place within yourself knowing that, hey, I can talk about this. I'm okay being the most vulnerable version of myself in this conversation. A lot of artists, creatives in general, I think they should sit down and talk to someone, but in their time. My name is Dante Juhkel, and this is Real Talk with Backline.